Hello and welcome back to Redirecting. What I'm about to share with you is something very, very disturbing, but at this point, no one is surprised at the things that we see happening in this world. On your screen, there is a graphic that was featured on Fox News Live, and what they are doing is they're showing stock percentages and points and how they surge after certain incidents where black people have been killed, or one case says the assassination of MLK, the other says Rodney King case acquittal, then Michael Brown's death, George Floyd's death. So they are showing you Dow Jones market data immediately after these very, very tragic incidents. It shows you that there is a disconnect. We don't really care so much about the suffering of these individuals, but this is what happened with the stock market. That's essentially what they're saying. So I'm going to read a little bit of what is on this website here. It says a Fox News graphic charting stock market performance following the killings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Michael Brown, and George Floyd, as well as the Rodney King police brutality verdict. It has sparked widespread outrage. Widespread outrage. On Friday night's edition of Special Report with Bret Baier, anchor Bret Baier tossed to Fox Business correspondent Susie Lee for a report on the stock market, during which the offending graphic was displayed. It featured a chart labeled S&P 500 percentage change 1 week after event, and noted increases in that index following events labeled MLK assassination, Rodney King case acquittal, Michael Brown death, and George Floyd death. Ms. Lee commented on the graphic by saying, stock markets hitting new height despite the protests this week. Historically, there has been a disconnect between what investors focus on and what happens across the rest of the country. The graphic was shared widely on Twitter and sparked intense reactions. Yashar Ali shared the graphic with his large and influential Twitter following, writing, "This is a horrific graphic to have put up on air." And I couldn't agree more. Again, it shows the disconnect even with the people who displayed this graphic, whoever designed this graphic, and whoever decided to okay putting this graphic out. There is a huge disconnect with the sufferings of the black community and people who do things like this. They're basically or essentially saying, look, we don't care about that, but look at the performance of the stock market right after. So the message is, and I looked at a few people who responded with tweets, and some are saying basically that it's almost glorifying what happens to our people as a way to gain money, as a way to profit, as if black people dying sends profits to others. You see, again, who is surprised? Who is surprised at this point by these things? I don't think anyone is, although some will try to deny that there is a systemic problem in this country and in the world. Some will try to deny that, but this is irrefutable information. You cannot deny this. You cannot deny it. Of course, you will have reprobates who will not see it regardless of what you show them. They won't see it regardless to what you show them. And they will say that we are whining about nothing. Gaslighting is in full effect around the world, where they're trying to make us think that we're the ones who are crazy, we're the troublemakers, and we're the ones who have problems with the rest of society, and that we need to just get with the program, shut up, and deal with what comes your way. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this story. I just wanted to share it with my listening audience, and it is highly doubtful that anyone who watches this channel is surprised at this point. But anyway, I've made my point, and with that, I am out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.